hari ini we want to learn two things. Okay, we want to continue our discussion on quadratic equations. So sebelum ini kita telah pelajari dua cara untuk menyelesaikan. Okay, two ways to solve quadratic equations. Of course, the first way itu kamu sudah belajar sebelum inilah, which is factorization. Okay, then the second method is by using completing the square, and the third one is by using formula. Okay, now this formula actually akan menjadi sangat penting tomorrow lah, maybe for tomorrow's class kan, the formula akan menjadi sangat penting semula. So please don't forget the formula lah. Okay, alright, so today what we want to do is we want to learn how to form a quadratic equation. Okay, we know that all quadratic equations dia punya bentuk ama adalah ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. Okay, and then say for example, let's say for example, if I give you this quadratic equation plus 5x plus 6 equals to 0, okay, you have three ways to solve the quadratic equation. Either dengan menggunakan factorization, or you can use completing the square, or you can use the formula. Okay, but once you have, let's say for example, if we do factorization lah, kau pakai EQN, kau dapat x sama dengan negatif 5, x sama dengan negatif 3, oh no, yeah, correct, x sama dengan negatif 3 and x sama dengan negatif 2. Sorry, is this correct? Yeah, it should be correct lah. Okay, x equals to negative 3 and x equals to negative 2. Let me just double check. Yeah, okay, negative 2 and negative 3 ya. So, perkataan yang pertama lah yang saya mau tekankan pada hari ini. Okay, the first word that maybe I want to talk about today is, hold on, is this word roots. Okay, this word called roots lah. So actually kan, bila kita factorize or if we do completing the square, okay, or if we do formula, we will get these two answers lah. Okay, now these two answers, x equals to negative 3 and x equals to negative 2, these are known as roots. Okay, dalam bahasa Melayu dipanggil sebagai punca. Okay, so the punca-punca or the roots of the quadratic equation are x equals to minus 3 and x equals to minus 2. Okay, so let's say for example, I give you the roots of an equation. Okay, so here's another example. Okay, so the roots of a quadratic equation are, let's say for example, 3 and 4. Okay, and then I ask you to form the quadratic equation. Okay, form the quadratic equation. So sebelum ini, saya bagi kamu quadratic equation, saya suruh kamu cari the roots. Okay, and there are three ways to do it lah: factorization, solving, completing the square, and formula. Now I'm giving you terbalik. I'm giving you the roots and I'm asking you to form the quadratic equation. Dapatkan dalam bentuk begini. Okay, dapatkan dalam bentuk begini. Okay, so when you are faced with this kind of question, if I give you the roots, okay, then what you need to do is you need to find two things. Okay, the first thing you need to find is called the sum of roots. Okay, I'm going to call this SOR. Okay, so that's the first thing. Sum is hasil tambah. Okay, so the sum of roots, SOR, since the root is 3 and 4, the sum of roots will be 3 plus 4 equals to 7. Easy enough kan? Okay, senang saja ini. Because tambah saja pada roots kan. Yang penting you understand what is the meaning of the word roots. Okay, that's the thing lah. Jangan juga kamu finish this chapter kan masih terpinga-pinga apa itu roots, apa itu roots. So I'm telling you now, yang kamu solve itu adalah sebenarnya dipanggil sebagai roots. Okay. Now, the second thing you need to find, besides the sum of roots, is to find the product of roots. Okay, and product is actually hasil darab. Okay, I'm going to call this POR. So the POR will be 3 times 4, which will give you 12. Now, so step 1, find the sum of roots. Step 2, find the product of roots. And step 3, okay, insert into this template. Now take a look at this template very carefully. Ini adalah template yang mau kamu pakai. Okay, x squared, okay, minus minus the sum of roots. Okay, lepas itu letak x and then plus, baru kamu letak the product of roots. Okay, and make sure that since it is a quadratic equation, make sure that it is equals to 0. Okay, so this template tidak berubah ini. Doesn't matter what the sum of roots or the product of roots are, the sum of roots di sebelahnya mesti negatif and then product of roots di sebelahnya mesti positif. Then after that kamu selesaikan dengan lebih senang lah. Okay, so if that's the case, okay, so my sum of roots is 7, my product of roots is 12. So when I insert it into the template, I will get x squared minus, okay, 7x plus 12 equals to 0. 12 is it? No, 7 and 12. Okay, baru kamu selesaikan, kamu buka kurungan dan sekian-sekian lah. So you get x squared minus 7x plus 12 equals to 0. This is my quadratic equation. So take a look at what we're doing. Sebelum ini, saya bagi kamu quadratic equation, I ask you to solve, to find the roots. Now I'm giving you the roots and I'm asking you to find the quadratic equation. Okay, and how we do that is, we find the sum, we find the product, and then we put it into this template. This template very important. Okay, ini bukan formula, ini template sahaja. Okay, template tu macam acuan biskut lah. Okay, you put the acuan inside there kan, then terus dia keluar bentuk yang kamu mau. Bentuk love lah, bentuk unicorn lah, bentuk apa-apa lah. Okay, but the acuan itu tidak berubah. Yang hanya berubah adalah nilai SOR dan POR. Okay, now let's say I give you another one. Okay, let me give you example C. Okay, so same thing lah. Form the roots of a quadratic equation. Okay, so the roots are 5 over 2 and 4. You know what? Negative 5 over 2 and 4. Kita buat begini lah. Oh no, tak mau. Sorry. 5 over 2 and negative 4. Saya mau begini. Okay, so the roots are 5 over 2 and negative 4. Okay, form the quadratic equation. So this one is simple enough. Same thing. Okay, the first step is you find the sum of roots, and then the second step is you find the product of roots. Okay, can you find the sum of roots and the product of roots now? Sum is hasil tambah, product is hasil darab. Okay, once you find it, somebody just unmute yourself and tell me what's the answer. Sum is negative 3 over 2. Okay, what about the product?
Negative 10.
Okay, thank you. Negative 10. So after that, you put into the template. So the template is x squared minus, okay, doesn't matter what the number is, mesti minus. Baru kamu letak negative 3 over 2 begini. Okay, doesn't matter whether the product of roots is negative, you still put the minus in front. Nanti kita settle lepas buka kurungan. Plus, and then the product of roots is negative 10. Okay, and then of course, because it's quadratic equation, kamu kena kasih sama dengan kosong. Lepas kamu masuk dalam template, baru kamu selesaikan. So, since this is a negative and negative, it will become positive lah. X squared plus 3 over 2x. But this one is positive and negative, kan? So, it will become minus 10 equals to 0. Tapi, ini, okay, saya tidak suka kalau nombornya adalah pecahan. Not nice. So what you do is x squared plus 3 over 2x plus, minus 10, kan? Equals to 0.
Sorry.
Minus 10, yeah, okay. So what you do, what you do to hilangkan this pecahan is you multiply everything by 2. So darab semua dengan 2. So this one you will get 2x squared plus 3x minus 20 equals to, obviously 0 lah kan, 0 times 2 is 0. Okay, so this will be a good final answer. So please remember this, whenever you have a pecahan, either the product or roots or the sum of roots or product of roots, doesn't matter, okay, you still have to multiply everything. Okay, multiply everything by the number di bawah supaya dia punya pecahan hilang. Macam mana kalau, okay, what if after you do kan, then you get this kind of answer, x squared minus 3 over 2x plus 4 over 3 equals to 0. So in this case, what you will have to do, okay, let's say lepas kau masuk template kan, kau dapat begini. Okay, ada dua pecahan pula, tapi dua-dua bukan nombor yang sama. Doesn't matter. You do the same thing as we did just now. First, you multiply everything by 2. So you get 2x squared, okay, minus 3x plus 4 over 3 times 2 will give you, I think it's 8 over 3, okay, equals to 0. But we still have another pecahan bahkan. So what do? You multiply everything by 3. Okay, so you have to do it twice lah. Doesn't matter lah, kan? Okay, so you multiply everything by 3. 2x squared times 3 will give you 6x squared minus 9x plus 8 equals to 0. Kenapa 8 per 3 boleh jadi 8 lah? Ini basic maths lah. 8 over 3 times 3. Okay, kita darab semua dengan 2. Tujuannya adalah kita mau hilangkan yang pembawah. That's why we multiply by the number at the bottom. So remember, your quadratic equation must be one line at the end. Okay, that's a better answer. I don't want ada pecahan-pecahan. Tidak cantik. Okay, so when you form your quadratic equation, make sure that you do that. Okay, you multiply with the number at the bottom. Okay, I want to do one example question. Please take a look at example 4, okay, in page 40 lah. And this is a very common question. Okay, dia cakap, if alpha and beta. Okay, so ini saya mau perkenalkan dua huruf. This is alpha, okay, yang nampak macam tulang ikan. And then the other one is beta, yang huruf B tetapi dia punya ekor di sini panjang. Okay, so this is alpha, this is beta. Okay, so if alpha and beta are the roots of 2x squared plus x equals to 4. Okay, so form a new quadratic equation with the roots. Okay, then you're given soalan situation lah. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is we need to identify the original SOR and POR. Okay, the original sum of roots and the product of roots. Itu dulu. So kalau kita ambil dari sini, okay, if you follow very closely lah, according to the textbook also is there. So 2x squared plus x equals to 4. Ini belum lagi quadratic equation. Okay, you bring the 4 across. So you get 2x squared plus x minus 4 equals to 0. But the problem is, kita punya sum of roots and product of roots, kalau kamu ingat kita punya template, look at our template. Our sum of roots and product of roots, the number of x squared must be 1. Nombor di depan mestilah 1. Baru kita boleh cakap itu adalah sum dan itu adalah product. So this is a very important thing. Kalau nombor di depan kamu punya quadratic equation bukan 1, you cannot say that this is the sum of roots, this is the product of roots. Tak boleh. Sebab nombor di depan x kuasa 2 masih ada nombor. So what do? We divide everything by 2. Okay, kita hilangkan nombor di sini dengan membahagi semua dengan 2. So what will we get? We will get x squared plus half x minus 4 divided by 2 will be 2 equals to 0. Now, compare this with our template. Our template is x squared minus SOR x plus POR equals to 0. So saya boleh membuat kesimpulan bahawa this one, okay, minus SOR equals to half, tambah setengah lah. So what is my SOR? My SOR is negative setengah. Okay, dan saya juga boleh buat kesimpulan kedua, my plus POR equals to negative 2, which means saya punya POR adalah negative 2. Begini. Okay. Then kita juga kena kaitkan dengan alpha yang beta yang original. Now SOR, kalau roots dia adalah alpha dan beta, the SOR is actually alpha plus beta equals to negative half. And then the product of roots will be alpha darab beta equals to negative 2. Okay, so ini yang first yang kita kena buat. Okay, we have to identify what is the alpha plus beta and we have to identify what is the alpha beta. Okay, kita ambil daripada the quadratic equation that is given. Okay, sebab, okay, so the reason why we're doing this is because this relationship is actually very important. Okay, sebab soalan yang dia cakap adalah the new roots. Okay, kita ada root baru sudah, which is alpha tambah 3 dan beta tambah 3. Soalan A lah. Okay, so this is the old root. Okay, ini adalah root lama lah, alpha dan beta saja, dia solo dan solo. Okay, alpha tambah beta is this, dan alpha darab beta is this. Okay, so that's the old root. Tapi dia ada kaitan ini, dia akan ada kaitan dengan kita punya yang baru. So if the new roots is alpha plus 3 and beta plus 3, so my new SOR will be alpha plus 3 plus beta plus 3. Saya kasih tambah dua-dua root yang baru. Okay, and what I will get is alpha plus beta plus 6. Sebab 3 tambah 3 akan berikan kamu 6. Okay. And where do we get this alpha plus beta? We get the alpha plus beta from the original sum of roots, which is negative 1 over 2. So negative 1 over 2 plus 6 will give you 11 over 2. Okay. Now, my new POR, okay, my new product of roots is alpha plus 3 times beta plus 3. Kita kasih darab kedua-duanya. Now, ini adalah pendaraban yang melibatkan dua kurungan. So, you have to do it twice. So, alpha, this is alpha beta. This will be 3 alpha 3 beta plus 3 times 3 is 9. Okay. Now if you notice 3 alpha dan 3 beta, kita boleh factorize keluar alpha tambah beta. Okay, so this one, the rest all will remain the same lah. Alpha beta tambah 3, alpha tambah beta tambah 9. Then kita boleh gantikan alpha beta dan alpha tambah beta seperti dalam soalan ni. Okay, so alpha beta is negative 2. Astaga. Negative 2 plus 3 times alpha tambah beta is negative 1 over 2. Okay, plus 9. Okay, and you will finally get 11 over 2 juga, interestingly. Okay, so both the sum of roots and the product of roots is 11 over 2. So, according to this, our new equation, sebab kita ada root baru sudah. Okay, old equation is this, ini adalah old equation di mana kita dapat old SOR and old POR. Tapi soalan ini dia bagi kamu satu root baru, which is alpha tambah 3 dan beta tambah 3. So you have to find the new sum of roots, the new product of roots dan kasih masuk dalam template. So x squared minus, okay, remember minus, minus 11 over 2 x plus, and then the product of roots will be 11 over 2. Okay, kita kasih equals to 0. And then of course, kita tidak mau ada 11 over 2, 11 over 2. Tidak cantik kan? X squared minus 11 over 2x plus 11 over 2 equals to 0. Memang tidak cantik dilihat. I want one line. So what do? Saya darab semua dengan 2 untuk menghilangkan ini. So I'll get 2x squared minus 11x plus 11 equals to 0. Okay, so this is my new equation. Okay, dengan root yang berlainan lah. Okay, dengan root yang berlainan. Okay, so just like sama jugalah macam completing the square. The first time you look at this question kan terus kau macam E begitu bah. Okay, tapi actually kan the step is the same tau. The step one memang tidak banyak berubah. Kalau saya bagi kamu root baru, kamu kena cari the new SOR, new POR dan masukkan dalam the equation. Okay, so jangan kencang. Okay, jangan kencang. I know this is the first time a lot of you are seeing this, but don't worry about this. Okay, we will take it one step at a time. Okay, tapi this one needs to be practiced very very often. Okay, kamu buat banyak practice kan, then dia akan okay ni. Okay, cuma memang kena cepat sikit lah. Okay. Okay, so in case you are like lost kalau macam apa sisa cakap ni kan, okay, don't worry lah, watch the video again. I kind of need to rush through today's class, so ada banyak benda yang saya mau cover. So you know, if you don't understand anything, you can either ask at the end of the class or you can maybe type out your question in the chat lah, nanti saya akan jawab. Okay, tapi itu perkara pertama yang saya mau cover untuk hari ini. Okay, perkara kedua is in page 42. Okay, I want to take a look at this one, which is called solving quadratic inequalities. Okay, solving quadratic inequalities. Now, so sebelum ini yang kita pernah nampak is solving quadratic equation. And kita pakai factorization, kita pakai completing the square, we use formula. Okay, all this is solving quadratic equation. Now we have a quadratic inequality. For example, okay, x squared plus 5x plus 6 is more than 0. For example lah, begini. Okay, is more than 0. Now, in the textbook, actually, dia ada 3 cara lah, which is the graphing method, the table method, and the number line method. But today, I just want to show you the graphing method. Okay, so how do you solve a quadratic inequality? Okay, step 1. Ada step-step ni macam langkah memasak saja. Okay, step 1. Okay, make sure okay that the right hand side sebelah kanan is 0, no matter what. Okay, let's say for example kalau saya bagi begini lah. Okay, let's say for example x squared plus 5x is less than negative 6 contohnya. So you cannot do this yet lah. You cannot do anything yet sebab di sebelah kanan bukan kosong. How do you make sebelah kanan kosong? Kamu pindah negatif 6 pergi sebelah. So x squared plus 5x plus 6 is less than 0. Okay, I think I want to do less dahulu lah. Okay, saya tengok less dahulu. Okay, step 2. Okay, factorize. Factorize to find the roots. Okay, so x squared plus 5x plus 6, kalau kamu perhatikan dari hari tu sampai sekarang kan saya selalu guna contoh yang sama ni, x squared plus 5x plus 6, balik-balik ini. Okay, mana? Nah, x squared plus 5x plus 6. Okay, I will always use this lah, because the roots are easy to remember. Negative 3 and negative 2. So when you factorize, okay, you get x plus 3 and x plus 2. Okay, is less than 0. Okay, factorize saja, jangan dulu find the roots lah. Okay, so then now what you notice is, kalau x plus 3, x plus 2 kan, means the roots are x equals to negative 3 and x equals to negative 2. Okay, and what you do is, you put it on a number line. Step 3, draw a U-graph and put the roots on a number line. Okay, so lukis graf begini berbentuk U. Okay, then lepas itu kamu lukis satu garis mendatar and then put the roots over here. Tapi itu, tempat kamu letak itu roots, mesti masuk akal lah. Okay, kalau kamu punya root is negative 3 and negative 2, sebelah kiri mesti negative 3. So, itu nombor yang lebih kecil. Dan sebelah kanan mesti negative 2. So, you will always have two roots. One is a bigger number, one is a smaller number. Make sure the smaller number is on the left. Ini logical lah. Okay, the nombor yang lebih kecil mesti di sebelah kiri, nombor yang lebih besar mesti di sebelah kanan. That's very logical. Okay, sorry, I need to mention one other thing. Saya lupa pula. Make sure the right hand side is 0 and okay, x squared is a positive number. Okay, maksudnya nombor di sini kan dia mesti nombor di sini. Okay, nombor yang x squared ni kan, astaga, this arrow, dia mesti nombor positif. It cannot be a negative x squared begitu, tak boleh. Atau negative 2x squared kan, dan cara ni tidak boleh pakai. Okay, so macam mana kalau kamu berdepan dengan soalan begini, sekejap lagi saya jawab lah, tapi saya kasih habis dulu ini. So you draw a U graph, you put the roots on the number line. Okay, and then step 4, okay, you shade according to this one or this one. Okay, so ini yang kita kena berhati-hati. Kalau dia adalah less, okay, kalau dia adalah less maksudnya lebih kurang, sorry. Less maksudnya kurang. Okay, kurang daripada apa? Okay, kurang daripada garis mendatar ini. That's what it means. Kurang daripada garis mendatar. So, bahagian graf yang kurang daripada garis mendatar is this part. Sini kan yang kurang daripada garis mendatar ini. So, bahagian graf ini kita lorekkan di sini. Astaga, sorry. Saya sepatutnya melukis di sini bang. Okay, kalau less dia adalah begini. So, yang kamu kena lorek adalah bahagian yang di bawah graf. Iaitu sini. Okay, kalau dia adalah more, okay, kalau tanda di sini ya, okay, kalau tanda di sini adalah more, okay, then what you need to lorek, okay, same thing, U-shape graph, tapi bahagian yang more adalah bahagian yang di atas garis mendatar itu kan, so dia lebih. Jadi, astaga, this part and this part. So yang kamu lorek adalah this bahagian and this bahagian. Okay, jadi the inequality arah inequality itu yang akan memberitahu kamu di mana kamu harus melorek. Okay, very important thing the direction of the inequality will tell you where to shade. Okay, now last step, sorry there's step 5. Okay, last step is, okay, write the solution for the inequality. Okay, so kalau tempat yang kamu lorek kalau dia adalah less, okay, kalau dia adalah less, so just now our roots are negative 3 and negative 2 bahkan. Okay, so kalau dia adalah less the solution, okay, the solution is negative 3 less than x less than negative 2. Okay, nombor di sebelah kiri less than x less than negative 2. Tetapi kalau dia adalah lebih, okay, then the solution akan ada dua bahagian. Be very careful with this. Okay, kalau dia adalah lebih, you know what, I'm going to draw this out lah. Okay. So kalau sini yang kamu lorek, sini negative 3, sini negative 2. Okay, so this is the solution. Tetapi kalau yang kamu lorek adalah di atas sini, begini. So this is negative 3, this is negative 2. Okay, so the solution is x is less than negative 3, bahagian ini, and x is more than negative 2, bahagian ini. Sebab dia ada dua bahagian yang terpisah yang kamu lorek. Okay? Bahagian yang sini yang kamu lorek ini hanya satu sahaja dan dia bersambung. That's why dia punya jawapan bersambung macam ni. Tapi kalau yang kamu kena lorek itu adalah dua bahagian, PP ya. Let's say we call it, kalau katakan ini PP lah. Okay, so kamu ada dua PP bahkan. So kamu kena ada dua jawapan yang berlainan. Okay, so these are basically the steps lah to solving quadratic inequalities. Now, saya faham. First time kamu tengok ni kan, kamu macam, apa ni banyak step betul. Okay, tapi don't worry. Okay, when we practice kan, lambat laun kamu akan biasa juga ini. Okay, it's just introducing you to all this lah. Okay, so saya cuba buat sedikit di sana. Let's say for example lah, I give you x plus, balik-balik plus, tidak mau. X minus 4 and x minus 3 is more than 0. Okay, so first tell me, kita punya graph berbentuk U bahkan. What is the number on the left? What is the number on the right? Kalau kurungannya begini, bagi tahu saya dulu, nombor ini dan nombor ini apa? Sebelah kiri?
X equal to 4 and X equal to 3.
Okay, so where is 3, where is 4? 3 on the left or 3 on the right? Sebelah kiri ke sebelah kanan? Nombor 3. Logical ni, very logical. Come on.
Kiri.
3 di sebelah kiri, 4 di sebelah kanan. Sebab 3 kan kurang. 3 is smaller than 4, right? So 3 is this one and then 4 is on the right. Okay. Second thing, mana yang saya lorek? Adakah saya melorek satu tempat saja atau saya kena lorek dua tempat? Saya lorek satu tempat sajakah di tengah-tengah atau saya lorek dua tempat yang di tepi-tepi?
Dua tempat.
Okay, dua tempat di tepi-tepi. Macam mana kamu tahu?
Because greater kan?
Very good. Because the sign is greater. Okay, so ini sign ni yang akan memberitahu kamu di mana yang kamu harus lorek. So, because there are dua tempat yang berlainan yang kamu lorek di tepi-tepi ini, you akan ada dua bentuk jawapan. Okay, walaupun jawapannya satu lah, tapi dia adalah dua bahagian. So, tell me what the answer is. This bahagian will be X. Anybody? Bahagian sini. Selalu
X
sampai
greater
kejam.
than 4.
Okay, X greater than 4. Bahagian sini.
3 less than 4. Sorry. 3 less than X. X less than 3.
X less than 3. Okay, 3 less than X salah. Okay, always X dulu lah. Cuma satu lebih, satu kurang. Lebih daripada kanan, kurang daripada kiri. Okay. So, sorry. Apa yang saya cakap? Oh, okay. So, another example is, macam mana kalau quadratic equation saya adalah negative 3. Do I want to do this? Kejap lah. Okay lah. Negative 3x squared minus 4x plus 12, I think. Yeah, more than 0. Hold on lah. Sekali. Oh, tak boleh. Negative 2 kah? Tidak. Agak. Okay lah, saya pakai 5 and 6 again lah. My favorite is always 5 and 6. Okay, macam mana kalau ini? Hold on lah, let me just check. Okay. Macam mana kalau saya punya quadratic equation begini? Itulah, remember I said the Syarat untuk kita melakukan step-step semua ini adalah X mesti nombor positif. Okay, but now I have a situation where my X is a negative number. So what do I do to make it positive? Saya kena change all symbols. Okay, saya tukar satu sekaligus semua simbol. Sebab kalau saya tukar satu simbol, saya mesti tukar semua simbol. Jadi, negative x squared akan jadi x squared. This will become plus 5x. Tapi this will become minus 6. Dan lebih akan jadi kurang. Okay, equals to 0. Actually, nothing really special lah. Okay, the only way to make the x squared positive, okay, is to make sure that you tukar semua tanda dan tukar semua arah. Kalau arah original ke kanan, lepas kau tukar tanda, dia akan bertukar pergi sebelah kiri. And then you do the same thing. Okay, factorize. Okay, you get less than 0. When you factorize this, you will get what? Can anybody factorize this? Apa dia punya factorization? X equals to what? X equals to what? Pakai EQN saja pun boleh. So ni sekejap saja. Boleh difaktorkan lah if you know how. Anybody? What is the roots of this? X squared plus 5x minus 6. Come on, roots.
X equal to 1 and X equal to negative 6.
Okay, very good. X equals to 1, X equals to negative 6. Maka kita punya kurungan is X minus 1 and X plus 6. Masih tanda yang berlainan lah. Okay, then you use these two numbers and you draw the U shape. Okay, sebelah kiri mesti nombor yang lebih kecil, which is negative 6. Negative 6, sebelah kanan is 1. Okay, mana yang kita lorek? Dua di tepi atau yang di tengah?
Di tengah.
Okay, di tengah. Sebab?
Sebab less.
Okay, sebab dia adalah less than 0. Anything less than the middle line. Okay, asal dia less daripada ini, jadi sini yang kamu lorek. So, what is my solution? Apa jawapan akhir saya untuk solution? Kalau di sini, kalau di tengah-tengah yang kamu lorek, apa saya punya solution? Semua orang mengharap si Liana saja kan yang menjawab ni. Hello.
Negative 6 less X less 1. Am I right?
Okay, yeah. Negative 6 less than X less than 1. Sebab kalau di tengah-tengah yang kamu lorek, hanya satu saja jawapan. So actually solving quadratic inequalities, dia punya step kan, kalau kamu buat 100 lah soalan kan, kamu akan kebosanan ni. So dia punya step begitu-begitu saja. It's just membiasakan diri dengan itu step. Okay, yang saya rasa actually kalau kamu banyak buat practice, okay, it should be okay lah. Cuma maybe first time kamu terdedah kepada ini kan, terus kamu macam terpinga-pinga macam apa ini. Okay, but don't worry. Okay, let's work on this together. Okay, so what I want you to do now is, I want you to try these two questions. Number 1, given the roots of a quadratic equation x squared plus sorry, saya selalu kehilangan ini. Okay, x squared plus 3x minus 4 equals to 0 is alpha and beta. Okay, form a new quadratic equation with the roots 2 alpha and 3, no, cannot be, sorry, 2 alpha and 2 beta. Okay, ini dulu. Then the second question, solve the quadratic inequality negative x squared Negative x squared lah. Yalah, negative x squared lah. Plus 2x plus 3 is less than 0. I want to, no, you know what? Yeah, less than 0 lah, begini. Okay, I want you to try this two first. Give you maybe about 10 minutes and then we'll cepat-cepat discuss this lah. Okay, give it a try, everyone. Okay, there's 5 more minutes left, so let me just get down to this. So soalan pertama, first of all, you make sure that the number in front of the x squared is 1. Okay, make sure that there is no number there lah, baru kamu boleh cakap. Okay, so the old one, the sum of roots is negative 3. Okay, dia mesti opposite, and then the product of roots is negative 4. Okay, don't forget lah, if you don't know how to do, you just compare x squared plus 3x minus 4 equals to 0 dengan kita punya acuan x squared minus SOR x plus POR. Okay, sorry, of course equals to 0. So ini yang kamu compare dan ini yang kamu compare. Okay, terus kau dapat begini. Okay, so the SOR equals to negative 3 and the POR equals to negative 4. Okay, and then of course we know that the SOR, kalau dia punya roots is alpha and beta, so alpha plus beta equals to negative 3 and alpha beta equals to negative 4. So the new equation, okay, so the SOR is 2 alpha plus 2 beta. Therefore, we will get 2 factorizer alpha plus beta. Alpha plus beta is negative 3. So 2 times negative 3 will give you negative 6. Then the new equation, POR, is 2 alpha times 2 beta. Okay, so 2 darab 2, 4 alpha beta. Alpha beta is negative 4. So negative 4 will give you negative 16. So you have the SOR negative 6 and the POR negative 16. So our quadratic equation, our new quadratic equation will be x squared minus, our SOR is negative 6. Okay, negative 6x plus our new POR is negative 16. Okay, negative 16 equals to 0. Tengok acuan itu kan tidak berubah tau. Nombor-nombor saja yang berubah. Okay, be very careful with that. Baru kamu solve. So x squared plus 6x minus 16 equals to 0. That's our final answer. Okay, second question. Solve this one. Negative x squared plus 2x plus 3 is less than 0. Less than, yeah. So the first thing you need to make sure is, make sure that the number in front of x squared is negative. Okay, sorry, positive. So how do we do that? We change all the sign. So you get x squared minus 2x minus 3. Ini mesti tukar arah, lebih dari kosong. Then when you factorize, you will get x minus 3 and x plus 3 and x minus 1 is more than 0. Sebab dia punya roots adalah negative 3 dan 1. Yeah. Sorry. Should be terbalikkan. X minus 3 and x plus 1. Yeah, sorry, my mistake. So 3 and negative 1. 3 and negative 1. Yeah. So, then you draw the U-shaped graph. The U graph sebelah kiri adalah negative 1. Sebelah kanan adalah 3. Sebab 3 lebih daripada negatif 1. Obviously lah. Okay, then after that, apa yang kamu lorek disebabkan dia adalah more, you lorek this part and this part, which is here and here. So kalau di sana yang kamu lorek, jawapan akhir kamu adalah x is more than 3 and x is less than negative 1. Okay, so a lot of things to remember today, okay, but this is, I think it's very important lah. Okay, we need to practice this a lot. Okay, all right, so today what I want you to do is for your homework, okay, is self-practice 2.2 in page 41. Okay, question 1, 3, and 4. Okay, and also the self practice 2.3 in page 44, question 1. Yeah, 1 and 2. Okay, ni memang kena banyak praktis lah. Okay, ini perkara.